Hello everyone, Tallara here, and welcome back to Chained Echoes. The battle between Terran and Ascania is about to start. Our heroes find themselves on board Terran's warship, the Aurora, and we have two tasks. We are going to steal the Grand Grimoire, and we are going to free Princess Celestia. So, let's get started. I don't know what these sketchy metal lattices are off the side of the ship, but let's just say that this group has a lot more courage than I do, because I do not know if I would be walking out on these. They do not look particularly sturdy. Look at the cloud zooming by in the background. Oh gosh. Ooh, Nagamaki. Is that a good sword for Sienna? Nagamaki, yes it is. It will increase her attack. And now that Sienna is gone, we need to actually change up our formation. So I obviously... sorry, Lenny is gone. Not Sienna. There we go. So we'll do Glenn, Rob, Sienna, Keelian, Victor, and Bathraz. Alright, looks like we've looted the area. We still need to find the chest that has our stuff in it. Locked. 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 Everything is locked. Which floor do you want to go to? 3, I guess? Start with 3. Okay, our characters must have automatically picked up their equipment, because as you can see here, we all quite clearly have equipment. Cameron mentioned that it was in a chest, but he must have just picked it up for us. Anyway, that works, and we've got our first set of guardsmen trying to block our way. This music is so freaking epic. Talk about good rescue music. I feel like as soon as I complimented the music, it stopped playing. Wow, okay, no more music for us. Back, just battle. Oh, here we go. It's starting up again. Must play on a loop. That is not endless. Oh, crap. This is gonna hurt. Ooh. The issue with the overheat makes those hits really hurt. Actually quite quiet now that the music has stopped. There we go. Alright, first set of guardsmen down. Let's keep moving. Get a look here at Lenny and her cell. Thought I had become stronger these past few years, but look at me now. Locked up like a common thief. Worst of all, unable to save my friends. They trusted me and threw down their weapons. And how am I repaying them? By signing their death warrant. I am still too weak. If only I had more power. Princess! Rob, Glenn, what are you all doing here? Kidnapping princesses is a quirk that's very difficult to get rid of. Come with us, Lenny. We're gonna steal the grimoire. You're heading for the stone? Speak no more. I shall join you. Just be aware that the blood of Terran soldiers will be shed again. I know. The situation has changed. My brother is about to use the Grand Grimoire. We need to stop it on behalf of the people of Valandis. We fight for every citizen of this land. Anyone who stands between us and the Grimoire can no longer be considered a fellow countryman. He is an enemy of Valandis. Very good, but now, quickly! I'm ashamed that I have to be saved like a damsel in distress. But now is not the time to whine. Alright, so we found Lenny fairly quickly, so I'm actually going to go back into our formation and switch things up. I want to put Lenny behind Sienna. And Keelian can go behind Victor. Got a full house here. 7 members of our party. There's a convenient anvil here. Perhaps we can upgrade the Nagamaka. Sienna's new weapon. Sure can, but we don't have a ton of money. It seems to be our bottleneck all the time is money. Oh, hey! You might ask what a merchant's doing on a ship bound for the battlefield. It's not like I've been following your group for the past few days, and it's not like your expenses alone keep me and my family alive. I just have a bad sense of direction. Wow, I didn't realize that, you relied on us so much. Alright, I'm gonna sell all of our old weapons. That will hopefully give us money for more upgrades. Didn't mean to talk to him again, my bad. Let's upgrade the Nagamaki again. Nagamaki plus plus. Upgrade Lenny's weapon. Upgrade Rob's weapon. Alright. Got a ton of upgrades in. Love to see it. What about armor? Yeah. Perfect. Alright, we are upgraded. Let's keep moving. We got some more soldiers so we can test our new gear. Perfect. Start off with an ultra move. Alright, one down. Two down. You finish him off, Victor. Great wind. Trumpeted him to his death. The epic music is back, and we are on our way. Where are we going next? 4th floor. Wait, is 4th floor where we came from? Nope, 4th floor is new. Wow, this guy doesn't want to attack us? He says, I've never seen an airship like this before. Look around you. Everything is made of stone and metal. I wonder how many engines are needed to hold the weight of this ship in the sky. Clearly he does not know we are escaped prisoners, so we'll just keep moving. I only need it for takeoff and landing, so I'm just taking it easy here. These guys must think we're crew members. We should be excited before the battle, but Prince Frederick has assured us that there will be no fighting. The Grand Grimoire will do the job for us. Alright, well, we'll take this opportunity to speak to the crew and figure out what's going on here. Do you want to know why this airship is called the Aurora? Yes, I'm very interested. Prince Frederick named it when he visited the Aurora's sister ship in the Arnsreich. You know, military airships are often painted light blue on their underside to make them harder to see from the ground. For most airships, that makes sense, but not for the Aurora. The ship is a huge block in the sky. You can paint it any way you want, but you're still going to notice it. Prince Frederick was amused by this and said that this wide blue surface shines like a northern light in the sky, hence the name Aurora. There you go, a little bit of lore for us. A bit of loot for us. One can almost feel sorry for the Ascanians' troops. They don't realize it yet, but they're about to be pulverized from one moment to the next. Are you part of the crew? I've never seen you before. Yep. Totally part of the crew. Don't look at us too closely. Thank you. So it's time to go to the 5th floor. Oh, this is where we came from. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We must have to go to the 5th floor from the other elevator. Because that will get us on the other side of that locked door. Oh, I also didn't go down here. The Ascanian fleet will meet us at the border between Tallara and the Roland Fields. Rolling fields are gonna get nuked. Good thing I went back there and did some cleanup, because there might not be any rolling fields left by the time the Terrans are done. Okay, well at least the backtracking got us a few more items. Now we'll use the elevator on this side to go to the 5th floor. Aha, here we go. Oh. We got some enemies, so I think that means we're going in the right direction. One down. Victor's gonna get in on the battle. Some wind damage in there. Power of music ends the battle yet again. Alright guys, let's keep moving. So we're looking for wherever they keep the sky armor / other ships, so we can steal one, and then head to the Grand Grimoire. 'Cause from our understanding, it's not actually on this ship. It's on one of the other ones. That's why we're down. If you're wondering, or if you got a little confused about where we are, that's why we're down in this sort of engine room-esque area. Two down, one to go. Need your magical trumpet, Victor. They really didn't like Sienna, which means you need to join the battle now. Beautiful. The soldiers down here clearly got the memo about who we are. They're not letting us just walk past as miscellaneous crew members. Whoa! Okay, I think we're heading in the right direction, because here is a Ternian sky armor. This thing's probably gonna be pretty tough. If I was a betting gal. Pedal Storm ready. Gonna get Bathraz to use his Ultra move. Do as much damage to this guy as we can. Where does Bathraz even store that giant gun? That's a real question. When he's not using his Ultra move, where does that thing go? Alright, I gotta be honest, the sky armor wasn't as tough as I thought it would be. I don't want to jinx myself here, but doing good. Sky armors! Even 2 airships to choose from. Fate's on our side once again. Glenn, you take the sky armor. We will try and locate the Pegasus and the Grand Grimoire with one of the airships. Yes! Ouch! Alien? This is where our paths part. Glenn, you gotta trust me on this. Unhand me right now! You bastard! Hands off the princess! Wait, I don't understand. What is the meaning of this, Helion? We take the airship and leave Volandis, together with Lenny. Trust me and come to my side. I will explain everything later. Do not move. I like Lenny, but I will not hesitate to harm her. I knew that you could not be trusted. What madness has taken you, Keelian? Madness? Do you believe we have lived all this time on my family's money alone? That source dried up a long time ago. I was forced to take a second job as a scout for my benefactor. Who paid you for this? Escania? Gravos? You said you were going to leave Volandis, right? So it was Nebrelia, wasn't it? I received this mission in Tormund. As a hostage, she will make sure that less blood will flow in the upcoming war against Nebrelia. How can you betray us? Where are your principles? Don't speak of principles. We've been trying to revive the Band of the Iron Bull for several moons now. How many people have we killed since then? How many people have we killed on this airship alone? We can skip all the bloodshed if we sell her to Nebrelia. How can you be sure of this? You said yourself that the path we're taking is paved with corpses. There is no other route. Why should it suddenly be so simple? Do you think I'm wrong? I do, Keelian. I can't follow you. There's as much blood on your path as there is on mine. But at least I can walk mine with my head held high. You, of all people, want to go your own way. You, who always held my hand. Don't make me laugh. And go forward with your head held high. But remember that the one who always looks upwards will stumble at some point. Before you know it, you'll be one of the corpses, a part of the pavement. I, on the other hand, will never lose sight of this path. Keelian. Enough! I told you that I've had enough of being the damsel in distress. This is the end of it. I'm going to murder this pig. I do not have time for that. Glenn, get to the sky armor. Glenn! Yes. Damn it. Wow. I gotta be honest, I did not see a Keelian betrayal in our future, but it happened. Luckily we got away from him. I'm sure it will not be the last we see of him, though. Victor says, you hear me, Glenn? Apparently these things have radios. I hear you. Not much time to get accustomed to your new gear. Listen, there are several sky armors approaching. Don't fly over here. You must take the route through the machine room. Leave the Aurora through the exit south of the elevator. Understood. Keelian, why? No, I must focus on the Grand Grimoire. The time has finally come. I won't let the events in Wernshire repeat. I will stop the Grand Grimoire! Whoa, this is so cool! We've got a sky armor now. When calling upon your sky armor, it is immediately dropped on your location board by pressing left bumper, exit by pressing right bumper. Sky armor has 2 modes of traversal, hover mode and fly mode. Cool. In the Aurora's hangar, only hover mode is available. Entering an encounter while using a sky armor triggers a new battle mode. You can switch gears. Okay. Gear 1, sky armors deal and receive normal damage. Gear 2, sky armors deal and receive more damage, but skills cost more TP. Gear 0, sky armors deal and receive normal damage, but they cannot use any skills. Ah. In Gear 2, your sky armors become killing machines, but run out of TP very quickly. Gotcha. Switch into Gear 0 to restore TP before switching back into Gear 1 to be able to use skills again. Okay, this is going to be a whole new ball game now, folks. The overdrive bar functions differently, too. Okay. So Gear 1 moves the cursor to the right, Gear 2 moves the cursor to the left, and 0 does not move the cursor. Put your sky armor in the right gear to not only deal additional damage or restore TP, but also juggle the overdrive bar between the 2 overheat zones. Oh my god, this is a lot to absorb right now. Skills available in battle depend on the weapon type chosen. A sky armor can equip a melee weapon and a long-range weapon for a total of 8 skills. Okay. This is a lot, but this is freaking epic. We are now officially in a sky armor. And we can't customize it or anything right now, so I guess we'll just roll with it. We need to head south of the elevator. Keelian is gone. I don't know where he went, but I guess he's not dead. Whoa! Sky armor versus sky armor battle. This is so sick. I should be able to switch into gear 2 to deal more damage. There we go. So we're in gear 2. What? That did 800 damage! Holy crap! Wow, this thing is so powerful! And we can float over the gaps now. I'm literally killing these guys one hit. Holy moly. This is amazing. I wish you guys could just see the giant grin I have on my face right now. I feel like a little kid, just like, giddy. This is so freaking cool. Alright, so I think we need to go that way, but I actually want to backtrack a little bit because I saw some items over here that we hadn't collected. And then that gives us extra time to float around in the sky armor, so... a little bit too wide to pass through some of these. It's unfortunate. Alright. We got all the items. Now we can actually get back on track. Go, sky armor, go! Oh, I almost missed that one. We've reached the enemy, Your Highness. Good. Has General Godfrey finished channeling his magic? Almost, Your Highness. Your Highness, our prisoners have stolen an airship! Celestia's baggage, Take them down. Yes, a moment. It's the princess. Princess Celestia appears to be on the ship. What is she thinking? Your command, Your Highness? No choice but to ignore them. Concentrate on General Godfrey. As you command. Look over there! It's the Pegasus! I don't even have to look to feel all that ether that's being channeled. That's General Godfrey. We met him in Iden. He's been channeling some spell like that for hours. This ether. This is not a power a human should be able to wield. Right behind him is a purple sky armor. That's our target. Glenn, can you hear me? Yes, have you discovered the grimoire? Look to your right. General Godfrey seems to be casting a powerful spell right now. Behind him is the sky armor carrying the Grand Grimoire. I see him! Wait, what is this? What power! Never seen anything like it. That was no common spell. Something tells me that Gwaine tinkered with it. Glenn, the General's getting into the sky armor. He'll try to use the Grand Grimoire behind enemy lines. Not if I get him first. What are you doing? He's the one the radio message was about. Get him! Think you can stop me? Glenn is ready to go. No sky armor's gonna get in our way. Gears. Nice. Now, who the heck is this pilot? He fights like a madman. Don't stand in my way. All right then. Let's do this. I really like the sky armor combat. It's really different and really cool. It just makes you feel powerful, which is how I think it should feel when you're piloting a giant mech. purple sky armor's over there. What was that? Knights attacking a sky armor in midair? Damn it, they're too fast. Valkyries! Are they flying? Magically enhanced jumping power and gliding. They are an anti-sky armor unit. We have to do something about them. Get me closer to Glenn. What do you plan to do? The commander of the Valkyries is traditionally the highest-ranking female member of the royal house. In other words, me. Why is Lenny such a badass? She's the princess, she's apparently some holy lady, she's also apparently the commander of the Valkyries, she has all the titles. Glenn's like, can't do anything. Whoa, oh my... Lenny! Go, Glenn, this is your chance. That was amazing! Holy moly, this whole sequence is just incredible. Find an opening. Bring the grimoire behind enemy lines. Find an opening. Bring the grimoire behind enemy lines and smash it. I'm almost there. I hope this stone really spares its user. Stop right there! Huh? Who are you? What do you want? My business is with the stone. Give it to me and I'll spare you. How foolish. Naivete guides your tongue. Then let me speak with my sword. Switching into second gear. Okay, we're about to die. Repair kit. I was wondering what those were when we were picking them up. It is the healing item for sky armors. Time to kick it into second gear. Oh, I didn't realize how close I was to beating him. I probably didn't even need to heal that much. I have it! Fool, what are you thinking? You should have left the stone alone. I'm trying to save people. Look out! Why is Terran shooting at me? You're close enough to the enemy. They want to shatter the Grand Grimoire. No! I won't let them. The events of Wernshire will not repeat. What? Oh no. I was joking earlier when I said it was a good thing we went back to Roland Fields, but I think that was a serious comment. Is there going to be anything left? Frederick says, what is happening? The Grand Grimoire has detonated on ground level, Your Highness. Celestia, is this your doing? Why have you forsaken me? Or, wait, where did it detonate? Maybe it didn't detonate in the right spot? What a terrible weapon. It is unimaginable that such destructive power is in the hands of a human. Our faith promotes technical development and thus the prosperity of this world. But sometimes this development scares me. You're wrong, Eva. That weapon is beyond something a human could ever develop. It's the power of God. Whoa. What was that? Oh my god! So they finally show themselves. You know who these things are, Gwaine? What do you mean, my beloved? You cannot see them, but their never-blinking gaze is searching for the stone. The gods are getting nervous. Once again, their weapon has been used without their consent. They are gods, why don't they take the grimoire back? That's so spooky. Look at all the eyes looking down. Because they do not care about the stone itself. You must know that in the history of Aldrea, there's never been a people of greater pride than them. The theft was the worst insult they ever had to suffer. All they care about is finding the thief who stole it and taking revenge for the shame he spilled upon them. And? Do you think they will find you? You underestimate me, June. Even the gods don't scare you, huh? How else would I be able to kill them? There's only one force I fear. And what is that? Time. In classic JRPG fashion, this is probably going to go from your typical war against other people to war against gods, I think. Wow, look at this crater it made! Sienna says, look at me, once again I'm failing while the world around me collapses. Glenn, you can't... Leave me alone. I know that you... I don't want to hear it. How can something like this happen to me? Twice! What kind of game is fate playing with me? What am I even saying? Fate has nothing to do with it. It's no one else's fault but mine. Helium was right. What good can I do on my own? Glenn. Don't come near me. I'm death incarnate. I'm... What am I even? Even without their most powerful weapon, the Grand Grimoire, Terran was able to destroy Ascania's fleet. Okay, so it did land in the right place. The Grimoire's explosion still had an effect, however, intimidating the remaining troops all over the country. By the time Prince Frederick's first foot soldiers marched across Roland, Ascania had already surrendered. No, wait, I misread. It didn't hit where it was supposed to hit, but it still did the job. They saw the giant crater, and so that was enough for them to say, no thanks. For the first time in the long history of Volandis, the country found itself united under a single ruler. 2 days after the end of the war, King Valheim III of Terran died, and his son Frederick took the royal crown. But this was not to be the end of the bloodshed on Volandis. Since time immemorial, the kingdoms of Nibrelia to the west and the Arnsreich to the east eyed Volandis as a strategically astute stronghold. Only Nibrelia's eternal civil war and Arnsreich's pacifist king have so far spared Volandis an invasion. But with the appointment of Dreklar the 14th as king of Nibrelia, the civil war has ended. Now one of the largest armies of Eldraea is mobilizing against Volandis. Instead of lowering taxes for his people, King Frederick found himself forced to raise the levies once again. Able-bodied men were drafted from every corner of the country. As a result, public discontent reached a new high. Even among his own countrymen, the first resistors were soon rallying. So Frederick was right after all. There was a bigger enemy coming. I would like to announce before we get into this next cutscene that was officially the end of Act 1. There are 3 acts in the game. Act 1 was dealing with the internal strife of Volandis, and now we'll see what Act 2 has in store for us. This looks like it's like a dream or a vision or a memory. You can see by the haziness of the screen. Welcome to your new home, HO3. How do you like it? Much better than that pile of dirt we found you in, right? I have some preparations to make. You'll need a hot bath and a pair of new clothes. How about you make yourself acquainted with this place? I will. Thank you very much, madam. What a lovely, well-behaved lady you are. We will get along splendidly. Oh, so you're the new girl. HO3, right? Pleased to meet you. I've heard you're coming to our class. Is that true? How old are you? Huh. Sorry, you just arrived and I'm bombarding you with questions without a break. Let's talk later, okay? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, I think we are in a memory or a dream or some sort of strange sequence. I guess we'll figure out more about who HO3 is and what this whole thing has to do with us. And then presumably we'll get back to the gang and to Volandis, which is going to be invaded. In the meantime, that is the end of Act 1. Things are only heating up and up and up. So we'll call it a day here for now. I want to thank each and every one of you so much for tuning in to the Chained Echoes series. I am having an absolute blast playing this game and creating these videos for you, and I can't wait to play through the final 2 acts together. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys back here again real soon.